Hello guys, welcome again to our third live stream. Well, social we are going to talk about Bitcoin. By the way, actually I got the stop it actually here. We stop hunting here, but actually I open auto short position, so never mind. Okay, so let's start with Bitcoin in 1 day chart. Okay, 1 day chart. The projection in the last live stream, I was looking for it was to the downside in 4-hour chart. Of course, it was 2 days ago. So we have actually this price action here, as you can see here. We have this pullback, a small pullback here. Yeah, very small, because the range is very small right now for Bitcoin. It's like $500 actually range. And well, that's it. After that, well, we have other move to the upside. This is a classic stop hunting. So, and after that, the real move is coming. I mean, this move to the downside. So let me start with 1 day chart. 1 day chart right now, as you can see here, Bitcoin is we still have the buy signal present here, the buy sideways or bounce signal here. And usually the target should be the MA21, and the second target should be the MA55. So is it still to the upside? Yes, technically speaking, yes. Sideways or more upside. Now the problem here is like Bitcoin, instead of just pumping like many altcoins right now, yeah, they are bouncing, is just in sideways, right? So not this week, but I think next week we will see Bitcoin finally printing a sell signal in 1 day chart, and finally we will see continuation to the downside. Now I am not looking for a potential break, because there are some bullish things I can see in weekly chart. Especially you're in my Patreon, I mean, you're in my private channels. In the investing, every 2 weeks, I will post a long-term technical analysis or projection with more details about my technicals. And of course, you are already, actually, you are there right now. I posted this video, I think 3 hours ago. So the thing here is like the projection is still in 1 day, in 1 day chart is still sideways or bounce, where the MA55 around $17,000 maximum. So we are very close around there. Now we have in 4-hour chart a better variance, as you can see here. It's very obvious. So that means I am looking for other pullback around maybe $16,700, around there, $100 move, and that's it. The target should be like this, and potentially if this area breaks, you will see a full leg down all the way down here at $16,300. As you can see here, the range is very small, just $500. Now let's talk about the big thing. The big thing is, the next big thing for Bitcoin is this. The 1 day chart volatility is contracting here. Let me show you here. Here is contracting right now. So what is this telling me? At least 1 week, maybe the second week of January, we will see Bitcoin just in sideways, technically speaking, just with the volatility contracting. And after that, we will see the next $10,000 move. Now, the question is, to the upside or to the downside? Well, if we follow I mean, remember, time is very important. It's very important. If we follow the system, of course, I mean, the system is very simple. If you see Bitcoin is still below 17K, yeah, next week, maybe Monday, Tuesday, below, I mean, around this area, same. And you see the seller line testing here. It's not gonna be a sell signal, but it's gonna be what? A potential warning, because maybe in some point next week we will see this drop. Now, then the biggest thing right now in the markets is for Bitcoin is the weekly chart. Weekly chart is doing something very interesting. We have a bullish variance here. We have a bullish variance, yeah, and also we have here, I mean, bullish variance in OBB, and also we have a bullish variance in curve. Now, I am not saying here to the moon on 100K, of course not, but the biggest hint here is like if the MA55 here in OBB breaks to the downside, this is going to be a fake out, and you will see something like this. So more continuation. So technically speaking, right now for me, it's very hard to be bearish. So in weekly chart, as long as Bitcoin is not making new lows, let me be clear, I am expecting a bounce first. Okay, that's it. Okay, now this bounce is not going to be significant. Why? Because volatility in weekly chart is contracting. Okay, so that means, well, if this is the bottom, Bitcoin is going to be the next 3 months in sideways here. Let me show you here some examples in the past why volatility is extremely important. For example, here Bitcoin was with blue volatility here since September, October, November, December, almost 3 months. 3 months here, and Bitcoin just was in sideways. You see, here Bitcoin was in volatility contracting here. Well, this is other setup here. I will not explain the setup here, but the thing here is like in general, when you see volatility contracting here and you see just sideways, 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 in average is around 2 or 3 months. And we have other one here, where Bitcoin was with volatility contracting here in weekly chart September, October, and finally November. You will see the move. We saw the move. And here in December last year, Bitcoin was here in sideways for 1 month, December and January, and after that a break. I think you got the point, right? So if this is the bottom, Bitcoin will be in sideways here or bounce. Now, based on my macro time frames, of course we will see a bounce, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see invalidation here. Okay, technically speaking, there is a bullish divergence, yes, but in weekly chart. But now we know monthly by monthly, 3 months, 6 months, even 1 year, they are not in the same page. I mean, like bullish, very bullish, of course not. So I can tell you right now is like if we see this bounce, of course it's gonna be a sell. So right now what I am expecting for Bitcoin is very simple. In 4-hour chart, I am looking for a pullback. For a pullback where this area must hold around here, $16,700 around there. And if this area breaks, you will see a full leg down here to this area around 16,300. Now let me show you here with the volume profile why this area is very important, because this is the area of this is the top of the range. This is the middle around there, and here this is the bottom of the range. So with this various divergence, potentially we will see this pullback here. So any close here, if you see for example $17,000, yeah, here, any close above here, this level, you will see other test to the MI55 around here. It could be maybe $17,200 around here. But if you are in long position right now here and you're thinking here to 1 million, maybe you're right, but as I said, I think we have to be careful, at least in my case, right? As I said, I got to stop it actually here with this bounce. I was at 16,600 in short around here, and I was looking for this pullback here to the bottom of the range. Okay, after I saw this various divergence, I didn't close my position because I know this is just a scam pump, small micro makers, they like to do this, and after that you will see this. But well, I have my stop loss, right? So where is my stop loss? Above the volume profile, and well, it hit. So, but I don't care, it's fine. I mean, trading, taking losses, stop losses, this kind of thing is part of, I mean, it's normal as a trader. Now let's continue here in the 12-hour chart. 12-hour chart, as you can see here, the time is technically is over. Technically is over for Bitcoin. This is the MI55 here, where the highest point of the volume profile here. In the next 24 hours potential, you will see a sell signal here, and if we see this, you will see rejection in the same time. The same thing as around 16,700. If this area breaks 16,700, you will see a full leg down here at 16,300. Now, the question is, if Bitcoin breaks this area, this point, let me remove this. If you see Bitcoin closing, I would say maybe 12-hour chart or 1-day chart closing below this point, you will see continuation. And if you think $15,600 will hold, no. Actually, I'm looking for downside. The reason is because higher time frames, 1-day chart and weekly chart, the volatility, they are contracting. So Bitcoin is gonna be, when let me be clear. When you see the market like this, like it's not moving, it's very funny because it just said about my. I mean, I said it in my live stream. I don't know. I think maybe around 10 people they left my Discord. So no problem. I mean, it's fine. But you know why? The reason is because volatility is like this, like death. And you know, traders, they are very emotional. They want to see this, right? To the moon, right? To the moon. Mm-hmm. And the thing here is like, usually when you see this, yeah, and you give up at this point, it's because you don't have experience. Actually, here, my friend, here, when you see the volatility like this, almost flat, like death, like right now Bitcoin is doing, is when you have to be in the market, is when you have to see the market. Why? Because the next move, the next big move will happen soon, something like this. So market traders, average traders, they like to enter here because they run the candle is red, right? Short, 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 and here, right after that, they get stopped. No, market makers and professional traders, they enter before of the move. For example, my last short was here around 18, 19, 20k around there, and I closed around maybe 17, 16 around here. But I was in short here. And I was in loss, maybe for 1 week. Yeah, no, I see 1 week. And people said, no, Bitcoin to the moon, right? The bottom is in and it's going to do something like this. And I remember very well. Because, you know, influencers, that's why they are influencers. Because they like to draw this kind of shit, right? Oh, yeah, my triangle here, you see. And the target is, I remember, with 200,000 subscribers, right? It's very concerning how they could be that popular. I don't know. But never mind. You see, and here to the moon, the bottom is in the next bull market, right? And I said here, actually, you can see around this date, my technical analysis is to the downside. I was in short here. I lost a little bit, no problem, because I know I have a system of trading. And after that, what happened? To the moon, right? No, my friend, to the downside. You see? So you have to be before. You have to enter before. Right now, for example, it's the first time, James, don't get me wrong, but for example, right now, Solana, right? Solana is moving. Finally, people, they are interested in Solana, but not last week. Yeah. So the thing here is like Solana. Okay, let's talk about Solana as a good example. Solana actually did very good, something very good. Yeah, I mean like 100% rally, as you can see here. Yeah, from $7 to, I mean, $7 around, see, $8 to almost 100% rally to 14, almost. And you ask me, oh, why? Well, technically speaking, there is a bullish divergence here from this point and this point, as you can see here, already play out. And you are thinking here to buy because here, Solana, the bottom is in. The next target, $1,000, right? No, it's just a bounce. But because the volatility of the altcoins, they are very, very crazy. That's why you see these kind of things. So here you are thinking, oh yeah, to the moon here, buy all in. Well, it's up to you, but not me, because you see my arrow here, and my arrow is very powerful, and it's gonna be to the downside. I am not saying new lows. If you are asking me for any asset, it could be a stock, it could be crypto, it could be whatever you want. If you wanna see a very healthy reversal for Solana in this case, you wanna see a basement. What I mean with basement, for example, this. Let me show you here. Yeah, for example, here. Yeah, crash here. Yeah, bounce here, and newbies here to the moon because the bottom is in, right? And after that, range. Yeah, and you have to see this after you see the range for maybe 1 month, or maybe it depends on the time frame, right? 1 month or 2. You have to see if monthly, weekly, whatever the system you are using is to the upside or to the downside after the basement, after you see this sideways. So this is a normal reaction. This is normal. Yeah, this is normal where we will see a pullback, and this pullback you will see potentially a range again. Again. And here in the future, in some point, it could be $11, it could be $8, it could be, I don't know. If we have buy signaling monthly, we have this and that, good. Yes, my friend James, we are alone. Because why? Because we are in a bear market. People, they are giving up about crypto. But you will see. In the peak in 2021, the peak of my live stream was around 70 people. I mean, for me, it's a lot. And now just 1, 2, 3 people maximum. But it's normal. In bear markets, it's like that. People, they don't want to know They don't want to learn because Bitcoin will go to zero, the recession, right? Everything will crash. Yeah, and it's normal. It's totally normal. And you will see maybe you are here, of course, I hope so, right? You are still here, maybe in March, April. You will see like, now we have 20, we have 40, we have 50, we have 70 people in the live stream because they want to know what is the next hidden gem. So I mean, for me, it's okay. I am doing this because I really like it. Honestly, for me, so far, this is the best bear market for me. Very easy to trade, actually. Okay, so the thing here is like for Solana or any asset, you want to see a basement, sideways action. In this case for Solana, $13, 14, and the range could be maybe 8 or 10. And after that, in some point in the future, yeah, if we have a buy signal, you see a buy signal in the future, for example, monthly, weekly, yes. Now, finally, we have a good basement here, and after that, to the moon. Let me show you a good example. It's this one. You see? Crash here, bounce here, rejection here, and after that, all of this is a range. Sideways here, and after that, finally, to the moon. So, the thing here is like, it's a very nice rally, but no thank you. It's not with me. Now, let's talk about the weekly chart. Many altcoins, they have some potential bullish divergence forming. Yeah, I have to be very, very, very realistic. So that means in the Q1, I am looking for a potential bounce. Maybe yes, but that bounce is gonna be a sell. I mean, for me, this year is gonna be a sell. So we will see a bounce here for Solana, for Cardano, for anything, whatever you want. But all the bounces you will see this year, for me, they will be a sell. Now, here for Solana, is there is a bullish divergence forming here? Potentially, yes. From this point and this point. Okay, to the moon, all in? No. Why? Because technically speaking, there is no volume. Some traders, why Solana stopped here is because classic technical analysis, well, especially, Dr. Strange traders, LOA traders, they said, Fibonacci levels, they are so powerful. And yeah, maybe yes. In this time, for me, it's very risky, right? But they say, if I draw here, the Fibonacci level here, exactly Solana just tested the 6.18, and after that, a bounce. I saw it. I was thinking to buy there. I didn't want it. Why? Because for me, just buying the knife here and just without any reason, because I have a system of trading, I have to respect my system of trading discipline, right? So I don't have any reason. For example, if I see here a plus, also a buy signal, plus blah, 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 potentially yes. So the thing here is like Solana, massive pullback, test here the 3.82 level, as you can see here. And after that, we saw this bounce. Now the next level, what is the next level? Is this one, 6.18. Now the same thing, bounce here. And study what happened here. Sideways. And after that, if this area actually proves to us is very strong and actually is the bottom there, you will see a nice rally to the next point. So if this is the bottom, in the next 3-4 months, potentially we could see Solana at 40. Now, this is just using Dr. Strange indicators like, LOA theory and that kind of things. Because I know now people will say, it's because my LOA count said Solana, because I saw it. I saw it on Twitter today. Amazing. People, they are humans. In general, we are amazing. We have a lot of imagination. Someone said, way number 1, way number 2, and way number 3 to where? What is the target? What was the target? I think was like this. 1, 2, and the target should be 1,000. 4 and 5, you see? And that's it. LOA traders are like that. To the moon, you see? The bottom is in here. Okay? And here, all this part here, actually for me, you see this kind of thing, especially in Discord, I saw many. I have to tell you something. This is garbage. Okay? There is no professional trader I know is using this kind of shit. Sorry, bad words. To like something like real and professional. I'm talking serious. Like serious traders, they are not doing this garbage. Okay, this is just maybe a TikToker or something like that. The thing here is like, yes, many traders, they are using classic technical analysis and it works. I mean, Fibonacci levels in macro time frames, yes, they work, but this is not telling me nothing about if this is the bottom or not. As I said before, we have to wait for consolidation here, sideways, and after that, yes. Now, if you see Solana just pumping like this without any correction, without nothing, just like this, get ready, because this is gonna be just a corrected bounce to what? Solana like this. Okay, so in a very organic, healthy market, you want to see consolidation, sideways, and after that a breakout. Okay, so let me explain in very simple words, something like this: consolidation, yeah, breakout, consolidation or distribution, and after that breakdown, yeah, and consolidation, yeah, and breakout, and so on. You see? So as a professional trader, you enter here, always here, never here, here. The YouTubers, influencers, all the people without experience, okay? Yeah, all the people, okay? We need them. Do you understand? We need them. Without them, we cannot make profits. Professional traders, market makers, they are here. Newbies, just they give up. Okay. Now, if remember, search on internet psychology of trading, you will see the chart. I am using my own channel as like metric, the stats. Like I saw since November and right now, around 15 people they left my Discord. My shorts videos just 20-35 views. I mean, like if you see the charts on my channel, it's like I am in a bear market, yeah, and I am very happy about it. Why? Because finally I can see people giving up. And usually when you see people giving up, well, the bottom is very close. We will see the bottom very soon, potentially this month, I think, or maybe it's already there. Who knows? But the thing here is like in general for me, shorting right now the market and thinking, I mean, in the macro time frames, right? Thinking like Bitcoin will go to $1,000 right now is very innocent. I am looking for this level, yes, but potentially it could be maybe in September, November this year. Who knows? The thing here is like when I see finally this, I can see finally people they are giving up. Well, you will start listening from here like, oh my God, now this guy after 1 year is bullish, and now all the people they are talking about recession. You see? Okay. It's the same thing when Bitcoin was at 16K and people said, no, Bitcoin will go to 1 million. And I said, no, Bitcoin will go to 14K or 20K like this in 1 year. And after that, we are here. And now here, Bitcoin will go to 1,000. No. Bitcoin maximum will reach maybe 10K. And after that, potentially we will go maybe a 30, 40K maximum. You see? That is the difference. So now let's continue with why I'm looking for invalidations. Let me explain here. As I said before, any close below, I would say $16,000. Yeah, any close below $16,000. Looking the body of the candle here, any close below there, you will see continuation, and the next target should be 10K. That's it. There is no other level. 14K, maybe yes, but the strongest one, the strongest is 10K, 9,000, 10,000. Now, let's continue with the monthly. The monthly here, moving average is very strong to the moon, right? Potentially, yes. But the thing here is like the close here, the slope of the moving average 55, and everything is telling me if we see a bounce, it's gonna be a sell. And technically speaking, we should wait. I mean, is something like I am expecting we will see continuation. Okay. So let's continue. I'm gonna continue with a stock market. One thing, altcoins. For example, now someone asked me in Discord about near. Okay, to the moon because 1 million, right? The market is green. Okay. I don't know about this coin anything. I have no idea what is this and is the future. Well, all the people that said that this Cardano, Solana is the future, right? All of them. For me, all of them are the same. Just they are altcoins. That's it. Now, we have bullish divergence, a bounce here. Maximum target should be $2, and after that, continuation to the downside. Okay. Sorry, my cat. Let me close the door. Okay. So as you can see here, altcoins, for example, near is still to the downside. Not because you see it's green, bam, 14%. Wow, amazing. All in. No, it's a downtrend. All of them, all the altcoins, including Bitcoin, they are in downtrend. Cardano, this chart is garbage. You see, full downtrend. So it will take. You are not missing anything. We are not missing anything. It will take time, but the thing here I'm trying to say is like Bitcoin or altcoins, they must build a basement where we will see consolidation. And after that, yes, potentially we will see some bullish things, stronger. And after that, yes, to the money you want, okay? So the last example about this is this one, yeah? When Bitcoin was 60K, actually I wasn't short here at 56, and I closed here, yeah? Bitcoin was in the basement, you see? Sideways for maybe 4 months, yeah? Since May until July, 3 months. And after that, this basement, what happened? Yeah, we have a bullish variance here, yeah, from this point at this point, and after that, to the moon. But it will take time, you see? Don't rush, it will take time. Okay, so let's continue with the stock market here, because now I can see the news, the market is bullish, people, they hope. It's very funny, because when I see people in the news, right, people, they are hoping, it's like, oh my God, okay, that sounds like a short. Okay, so let's continue. I'm gonna show you the SP500 here. The SP500 one-day chart. In one-day chart, we still have the buy signal here present. I cannot be bearish right now. I mean, at least in one-day chart. So the direction is sideways, bounce. Okay. Now let's talk about the weekly chart. Remember, weekly chart is for the next 3 months. Yeah. And one day chart is for 10 days. So I told you last year, this is a sell. And this is like this. Okay? Please don't watch the price, just the direction. Okay? This is a sell. Okay? Why? Rejection by the MA55. And you will see a sell signal soon. Maybe in the next week, I think, the next 2 weeks. Yeah? You will see continuation. Breaking the MA21. Any close, actually, the close this week was below the MA21, MA55, MA100 together, all together. So when you see the sell, you will see test to 3,600, and if this area breaks, you will see your capitulation, and you will see Bitcoin at 10K. Okay? Simple. This is like this, and this is no, for me, there is no other direction like this. Okay? That's it. Simple. So, you know the stock market potentially will crash, will continue crashing. Why you are thinking Bitcoin will just hold and 1 million, right? Now, next thing is the next big thing here is the dollar. Let me show you the dollar because it's doing something very interesting. I said to you, I was expecting honestly this crash from 113.15 to 100. It will happen maybe in the next 6 months, but no, it did it in 1 month, 2 months, I think. So this is like this. There is no other direction for me. It's like this. Okay. I am not saying new highs, of course not, but sideways are bounce, and you will see a buy signal here, maybe next month. And this is gonna be a bounce, and this is gonna be the bounce who is gonna say, I mean, after this bounce, we will finally understand if this is actually a continuation because the trend is my friend, or the dollar is gonna enter using sideways all 2023. Now, using technical analysis, of course, I mean, like my system of trading, I cannot be bearish anymore. I cannot be bearish. This is just the trend is my friend, and the trend is to the upside. So for me, this is a buy. Now let's talk about the USD dominance. The USD dominance is looking very interesting here. The Bitcoin dominance is looking like we have a better variance here. It's still present here. Yeah, looks like wants to dump all the way down to maybe 7.80. But let me show you something. I have very bad news for you. The potential bearish variance in the monthly we have invalidation. Yeah. So if we see this pullback here, I mean this sell signal in the monthly, as long as the ADX is positive, I cannot tell you this is gonna crash. No. If we see this pullback this year, I'm talking about this year, it's gonna be just a pullback, not a crash, and you will see potentially new highs. Okay. So bad news. Honestly, I was expecting this will be a better divergence, but no, we don't have it. Okay. So as you can see here, 2023 for me is not gonna be like amazing. We will see maybe a very good returns for bulls, right? Maybe in the Q1, after maybe March, I think in the Q2 maybe. Bitcoin we will see the bottom for Bitcoin very soon. I think maybe this month. And after that, potentially we will see a nice rally and people will be bullish. And after that, you will see people buying monkeys again. And you know what? I will be very happy because I will be waiting with my shorts again. Looks like 2023, at least 6 months, I will short the market again. Okay, so I will continue with some comments. Let me see, James, you are just you and me here in this live room, so it's a special, right? Okay, so let me see. Solana, okay, done. Yes, they come after the ones. Yes, of course, James. Yes, of course. All of them they give up. Just they give up. In average, actually, I mean, this is not from me. I read some books. I like reading actually about finance, about many things. In average, one trader, the average trader, they give up around 2 years. If they cannot make money after 2 years or they lose a lot of money, they give up. And actually, after 2 years, if they insist, they keep working. After 2 years, actually, is when finally they see the results. So, and that is normal. It's normal, totally normal. And I said many times, if you want to learn about trading, this is the best moment. The bear markets are the best moment to learn about trading, about investing, about everything. In a bull market, you don't need the skills. Just you follow. I think, what is the name of this guy? Tech Lead, right? Buy his token, and well, now you see he bought an apartment. Amazing with all the. But I don't know. Do you realize? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't want to talk about other people. But do you realize, like this guy, they deleted all his tweets about million token, and only his videos about crypto? I wonder why. It would be interesting. Maybe if someone knows why, maybe you can send me maybe a message. It would be interesting because I don't know. It was interesting. Okay, so let me continue with gold. Okay, so gold. Gold. Okay, gold. Okay. We have here the bounce here. Yes. Yeah, I was right here. You see, there's the bounce here. Yeah. The various range is still forming here. For me, it's still potentially a sell. Maybe let me see. No. No. The time is passing here, and actually, very good for gold. It's still. I mean, I'm not saying this asset is gonna keep. I mean, not because it's looking strong. I mean, it's looking good. That means I will buy. Of course not. But looks like any close above, I will say 1,860. All this, any close, you will see a continuation and potentially other test to $1,900. Okay, it's in a range. Gold is not trending. Actually, it's in a range where this is the bottom, this is the base, this is the base, the basement, this is the top, and this is just the middle line. Okay, so let me do it. Actually, I will try to improve my charts because I got some feedback and they say, it's because your lines sometimes they are confusing. So I will use more tools from here, this platform here. So let me see if I can do it like more, beautiful, right? So something like this, right? Let me see. Yeah, something like this, and I'm gonna do something like this. Let me do it here. Okay. Okay, where this is the bottom of the range, as you can see here, and this is the top of the range, and here is the well, is your middle line. Now, usually when you see this asset now and you see the slope of the M55 like this, yeah, I can tell you right now there is a very high probability you will see gold up, 1,900 maybe. And let me see the monthly. The monthly is bullish actually. Let me see. Yes, of course. Remember, I said last year I cannot be bearish here in the monthly. Remember, I said that in last year. I said you are here in the monthly in gold, right? In the lowest point, no shorts here. And you have buy signal in gold. This is bullish and it's a range. And I think we will see this year potentially the top of the range again. Tested. Now, in 1 day chart, not because I see weekly chart bullish, of course not. I will be very careful here. No shorts for me. Of course, no shorts. This is a better divergence forming here. You will see 1, 2, 3 strikes. So that means other leg up, maybe around here, maybe 1,900 potentially here. And after that, a pullback. And after that there, I will start looking for other long position. The trend is my friend. And the trend is to the upside. Looking for the top of the range. You see? No shorts for me. Okay, so let's continue. I'm going to continue with Tesla because now you have no idea. Even in the bear market, people, they are asking me a lot of Tesla. Looks like Tesla, I don't know, for some reason, people, they want to buy Tesla. Sorry, I am getting sick here. Winter is crazy. Winter is crazy. I really don't like Japan in winter. In summer also. I don't know. Autumn is much better. So, Tesla, my target is around $50, and I said it last year. Looks like it's working. I don't know why people, they are surprised about this. This chart is an obvious reversal. Where the target should be, the first level should be around 60, 50, and the lowest point should be around 20. One moment. Okay, so let me continue. So the thing here is like, this is very obvious, right? There is no bullish divergence. ADX is about 23 level. I said it last month, and so we will see continuation. There is no bullish divergence in OBB. It's continuation. And I'm saying short. Don't get me wrong. This is not a short. The short was around 200, 220, around there. Now, in the monthly here, this is a reversal. All the stock market, they are actually reversing the trend in the monthly. Now here, fair enough, here the MA100 was the support here. You are looking for the same setup. Let me show you here. We don't have sorry, we have to see January closing above 120, 125. If we see the close this in January above here, potentially this could be a basement. I remember again, a basement. And after that, potentially we could see in February, March, a buy signal. But honestly, based on my experience, this is not a buy signal, and it's not going to be a buy signal in maybe 6 months. So there is a very good probability you will see Tesla breaking this level after maybe breaking this level, especially you see January closing about 120. Any close below that this month, you will see a reversal, continuation. But if I show you this candle here, this is very nasty. The only way to see this is like, if you say remove the name Tesla and you show me this, for me it's just Shiba Inu, okay? And it's like this, okay? Of course, because the volatility is very low, it will take years. So that's why my theory, right? This is a theory. I am looking for at least 2-3 years of bear market. I am looking for that. So 2022 was the first one. 2023 it should be the second one, and maybe in 2022 this year should be the second one, and 2024 maybe potentially we will see finally the bottom and the recovery. That is my theory, of course, based on my technical analysis in the macro time frames. Okay, I am not saying everything will go to zero, but everything maybe will crash a little bit more. Okay, so let me see what time is it. Okay, 40 minutes. We have 10 minutes left. Let me see. I don't see more activity right now. So you don't have any questions. It's totally fine. So let me just show you again Bitcoin. Bitcoin, as a reminder, right? We have a candle here. This is reversal with a gravestone candle here in yearly. And for first time in the history, we have a reversal pattern here for Bitcoin. So technically speaking, the first target should be $9,000. The second one should be 4,000 in the next 2-3 years. But the halving, right? The halving, 1 million. I think that halving it could help Bitcoin, maybe yes. But technically speaking, remember I don't follow fundamentals. I will not be very. I will be just careful. That is the word. Careful. Okay. Okay. So in short term, in the very, very short term, let me repeat this. In the very short term, we are in the highest point of the resistance right now here. Yeah. I am in short. Yes, of course. And here is like this to the downside. Okay. We have a very divergence here in 4-hour chart, as you can see here. Very divergence here. So the target should be around $16,700, just $250 move. Any close below this area, you will see a full leg down to $6,300 and potential break and continuation. If you see this level breaking, my friend, $16,300, any close below there, for example, in 4-hour, maybe 1-day chart is better. Bitcoin will not stop there. Bitcoin will not stop at 15K again. Just Bitcoin will keep crashing to 10K. Okay? So that's why if you are thinking the bottom is here and you are bullish because the bullish variance, because yes, actually we have a bullish variance in weekly chart, and you are thinking it's gonna play. Honestly, for me, I am conservative. I am explaining my technical analysis with more details in my private channels. So I will be just defensive. I said it in 2021 in November. I am very defensive. In 2022, I was very defensive. I think 2023, we will see a major bounce, but that bounce is gonna be a sell. Okay, so I think that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching, and see you in the live stream in my next live stream Friday. Now, on one thing, as I said before, I'm gonna keep posting shorts. I mean, 2 shorts or 3 shorts per week. With the update. Now, the update is like this. So I am expecting in the next 24 hours, Bitcoin will drop here. And as you can see here, Bitcoin is just in range. Okay. So, okay, let me see the questions. What is the bottom? What do you mean with the bottom? Okay, I think you are new in this channel, but the bottom for me, right? For me, in the long term, this area should be around this area, between maybe around $12,000, $9,000, around there. That is the area I will start looking for a potential bottom, if you ask me, right? If I have to say the number or area, not the number, the area, I will start looking for this. Now, as I said before, we have some bullish variance forming right now. Yes, we have it, but in general, the macro timeframes, they are not in our side. So I will just be defensive, okay? I will be defensive. I'm waiting for a better setup, especially here in the monthly. In the monthly, I will wait for a better setup here. And after that, maybe yes. Remember, following my system of trading is the first time in the history for 2022 was amazing. First time in the history for many indicators, right? And well, we have this. The best indicator I have in my system for first time is telling me right now Bitcoin in the monthly chart is bearish. Yeah. So in the monthly chart, Bitcoin OBB is telling me Bitcoin doesn't have enough volume. Yeah. And well, every time when Bitcoin is doing this, well, You don't have to be expert to understand this. You have to, you can see it, especially you are in this live stream and you want to know, hey, but my friends, they told me 1 million Bitcoin, right? In 2025. Of course. Yes, keep dreaming. Every time Bitcoin, when it's bouncing here, especially you are new in the markets, this is the momentum, right? The momentum is less and less and less and less. The esteem of Bitcoin in the monthly chart, I mean, when I'm talking about monthly, the last 12 years is decreasing. Okay, so what does that mean? Well, then Bitcoin in 2015, for example, from this point, right, to this point, pump like 9,300%. And from this point and this point, 1,100. And here, from this point and this point, 32,000. From this point and this point, 60,000. But do you see the pattern? Every time when Bitcoin is pumping from here less and less and less. And finally here we don't have volume. Remember? Market makers, they can manipulate the price, but it's very hard for them to manipulate the volume. Okay? So, because Bitcoin is without volume, as you can see here, what I can expect here? Well, Bitcoin is gonna spend maybe at least 1 year or two here without volume, and that means lower prices. Okay, guys, I think that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next live stream. Okay, take care and see you next time.